Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik Darwish. Look, we want to be a successful person here in this world. We want to achieve considerably well here in this world. We want to be respected by the people, and we want to get the honors. We want to develop the influence. We want to become a popular person. We want to become a powerful person. We want to become a rich person. Indeed, we want to become a handsome. We want to become a glamorous and a beautiful person. We want to become an intelligent person. So, why the people will like us? The people will respect us. Why we want the people to respect us? Believe me or not, there is something behind it, and that something is called the self-esteem. Actually, the real purpose is the self-esteem and nothing else. It's not, the money itself. Money is not the destination, and even the other things like influence, popularity, power, and being handsome, being glamorous, being intelligent, all of those things are not the real objective. And even being respected by the people is not a real objective. What is the real objective behind all our endeavors, all of all the human endeavor? I believe that it is the self-esteem, and we are doing all that because we want to develop the self-esteem. It is really more and far more important than anything else at all. So today we are going to talk about it, that how to develop the self-esteem. And the most precious commodity ever, more precious than the gold, more precious than the platinum, more precious than anything else combined, more precious than anything else, all the things combined. It is the self-esteem for a person. Today we are going to discuss about the self-esteem, how to be a person of self-esteem, how to achieve, how to gain the self-esteem, because the self-esteem is the real wealth. And like always, we have chosen a beautiful, a very useful article on the subject. And why? Because this is the opinion of an expert. And knowing the opinion of an expert will make our talk, our discussion more validating, more authentic one. And now let's go toward this article, which has been chosen for our today's discussion. The caption of this very useful article is 10 ways to boost your self esteem in less than 10 minutes. So, 10 ways to boost your self esteem. That is indeed very important. The author of this very useful and beneficial article is Justin Brown. So, Justin Brown is a very well known researcher and author, has contributed a lot, has written so many of the articles, delivered so many of the lectures. And I think that as for the applied psychology is concerned, I think that it is a big name. Justin Brown is a big name. Now let's go towards the article, and the caption of this article is 10 ways to boost your self-esteem. So what are those 10 ways? Let's look upon all of those 10 ways one by one. First of all, he says positive self-talk. Positive self-talk. What is this positive self-talk? And what is the self-talk, by the way? Self-talk, we people are seen talking with we ourselves. A human being talks with oneself much more than he she talks to anyone else. A human being talks with oneself much more than he she does with any other person, and it will not be wrong at all if at all I say that all the talks we make with other people combined will be lesser than the talk we make with ourselves, and that is called the self talk. And self talk, we are slightly careful while we are talking with other people, and we must be careful indeed. There is no doubt that we should be careful, but believe me or not, it is not anyway lesser important that we should be more careful about talking we are about we ourselves with we ourselves. Why? There is a big why, and there is a big why, that it is we are talking with we ourselves. So why to be that much careful, and why not to think, and why not to say whatever we people want to say? I think that whatever we are saying, it has a lot to do. Either whatever we are saying is positive or negative, either it is toxic or it is very beneficial. Now tell me, if at all we are giving the toxicity to we ourselves on a consistent basis, where will stand our mental health, where will stand our psychological health? I think that it will be very very badly affected. So if at all our psychological health is affected, I believe that the physical health will also be affected. I believe that everything else will be affected negatively if at all our if at all our psychological health is not there. So how to become a psychologically healthy person? We need to feed our mind with the positivity, with a lot of positivity. How can we do that? By making the self talk more and more positive. So it is the positive self talk. Number 2, the author says power pose. What is this power pose, by the way? It actually means that standing and sitting. Sit straight like you are a strong man, and don't don't be so lazy, and don't show like you are maybe very 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 a sluggish person, like you don't have the self image, and like you don't like yourself, like the people. So sit with the confidence, stand with the confidence, sit with the confidence, walk with the confidence. Sitting, standing, walking, talking. So pay attention to your style. Your style must be that of a confident person. Your style must be that of a person who have a lot of self worth, self respect. So it is the power pose. And even I shall say that the way we groom ourselves, our trimming of the hair, our dressing, and our way of talking, all of that should be a graceful one. And that is what the author says here, power pose. Number 3, he says gratitude journal. Gratitude, what is this gratitude journal? Writing whatever mean about the things I should be grateful for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me, given you, given everyone else a lot of things. We need to become grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our parents have done a lot of things with us, good things with us, made so many of the sacrifices. We need to become grateful to them. And even our loved ones, our near and dear people, they too have done a great things with us, and the society in general. So whatever good has happened with us, we need to write it down, and we need to become a grateful person. We need to feel the gratefulness. And that is the third thing. The fourth is, celebrate your achievement. Yes, no matter how small it is, no matter how small it is, we need to celebrate our achievement. We shouldn't be we shouldn't be like a person who don't celebrate their achievement. Even if at all our achievement is very small one, I think that we need to celebrate it. We need to become happy. We need to give a kind of recognition to we ourselves, that yes indeed you have performed well, and I expect you, rather I believe you, that you will be performing even better in the near future. Celebrate your achievement. Now, the number 5 is practice self care. Practicing self care. If at all we don't take care of ourselves, who else will do that? Because it's we who are with us for 24/7. And for that purpose, I think that instead of expecting the care from the other people, I think it is very, very important, very, very important indeed, that we should be taking care of we ourselves. Practice self care. That was the number 5. Number 6, the author says set a realistic goal. Setting of the goal is very very important on the one hand, but it must be achievable, it must be feasible, it must be doable, it must be achievable, it must be a realistic one. Why? Because if at all our goals are realistic, then there will be a lot, then we will be able to achieve those realistic goals. And once we are able to achieve that, it will boost our self confidence, it will boost our self esteem, and it will make people feel that we are really worthwhile people. Set realistic goals. Number 7, accept compliments graciously. If at all somebody has complimented you, be grateful to them, and be accept all that graciously. That is, accept compliments graciously. Number 8, the author says smile more often. Yes, we need to smile really. I too need to learn to smile, because I too need to learn it more than anyone else, and all other people should learn how to smile so often. And the number 9 is limit social media time. Yes, limit social media time. Social media time, if at all it is being done in excess, I think it has a lot of negative effect upon our personality, upon our psyche. So social media, obviously, it's very hard to stay away totally and absolutely from it. But at least we should limit the time we our screen time, and that is the social media time. And now it is the tenth and the last is learn to say no and stick to it. Learning to say no at certain. Let's be careful and cautious. Don't be so people pleaser that saying yes to anyone else and everyone else upon everything else. I think that will not be a right thing at all. We need to learn. We need to examine first of all whatever is being expected of us, whatever is being demanded of us, whatever we are told to do, whether it is good for me or not. Unless and until we are satisfied enough about something else, we should never ever say yes at all. Take stand, and if at all you are unclear at the moment, take your time. Never make promise that you are going to do that, that you will comply. Never be like that, rather either take your time, take time. Don't say that, don't say yes instantly unless and until you are very clear. Either say no instantly or take time, that I shall think well upon it. Then only I shall be able to respond whether to say yes or not, whether to comply or not to comply. So that was a very beautiful and very useful article indeed. And let's have a quick revision of all those 10 points, which will give us instant, self-esteem. The caption of this beautiful article is 10 ways to boost your self esteem. Number one, positive self talk. Number two, power pose. Number three, gratitude journal. Number four, celebrate your achievements. Number five, practice self care. Number six, set realistic goals. Number seven, accept compliments graciously. Number eight, smile more often. Number nine, limit social media time. Number 10, learn to say no and stick to that. That was a really very, very useful, very, very beneficial article indeed, because nothing is more important to us than our self esteem. Thank you.